Hello everybody. Today we discuss the first part of the grammar of lesson 20. Now, the declension of feminine nouns in short as well as long e, feminines in short as well as long e, nouns as well as adjectives are declined as follows. We have short e, jati, birth. We have jati for nominative as well as vocative, then jating, and then for instrumental, dative, ablative, genitive, locative, we have jatia, and locative also jatiang. Plural, nominative, vocative, and accusative jatio, and then instrumental jatihi, long e here, and the others also have always long e here. Dative jatinang, ablative jatihi, same as instrumental, genitive jatinang, and locative jatisu. Then we have queen, devi, long e, singular devi, long e, vocative devi, devi, short e, and accusative deving, and plural, nominative, vocative, as well as accusative, devio, and then the rest as jati. Within a compound, the stem vowel is often shortened. And a few words, among them itti or itti, woman, may either have the long or the short vowel in the nominative singular. Occasionally, some of these words are written with assimilation, for example, from nadi, river, genitive singular, nadcha. The numeral chatu or chatur, the numeral chatur, 4, is inflected in 3 genders as follows. It is used like an adjective. By the way, this is only in the plural, because chatur doesn't have a singular. Nominative and accusative, masculine, chattaro, neuter, chattari, and feminine, chattasso, and then nominative, neuter, and feminine for instrumental and ablative, chattuhi or chattuhi, can be long and short u, dative and genitive, chattunang, short u because of double consonant, and locative, chattusu or chattusu, short as well as long u. The declension of Bhagavan and adjectives in ant, he says ant here, which actually either means the possessive adjectives are either mand or mand, and they are the same as in, meaning having or possessing X. In this case, having or possessing fortune, meaning the fortunate one. And I think there are some rules where you can decide. I think words ending in a take the possessive suffix vant, and words ending in e and u takes the possessive suffix mant, for example, chakumant, having eyes. But these rules we can do away with because it's so easy to recognize a possessive adjective because of these 3 possessive suffixes, vant, mant, and in. Okay, then we have also rajan, adan, muddan, and buman. All of them, they belong to the consonantal declension. Among the nouns having stems ending in consonants, Bhagavan, the fortunate, and rajan, king, are inflected as follows. Both are masculine. We have Bhagava, Bhagavantang, Bhagavata, Bhagavato, Bhagavata, Bhagavato, Bhagavati, and the plural Bhagavanto for both nominative as well as accusative. Bhagavantehi, Bhagavantanang, Bhagavantehi, Bhagavantanang, Bhagavatesu. Nominative as well as accusative. Nominative Raja, Rajanam, Ranya. So here the assimilation of the ja plus the na, turning into double nya. Note that the vowel is shortened before double consonant. So we have Ranya, Ranyo, Ranya, Ranyo, Rajini, or Ranye. And then the plural, nominative as well as accusative, Rajano, instrumental, Rajuhi, dative, Ranyang, then Rajuhi, Ranyang, or Rajunang, and then also Rajusu. The vocative of these words are not used. The Bhagavant is addressed as Bante, etc., according to the speaker, and a king as Maharaja, or deva. Stem in compounds are bhagavat as well as raja. The number of adjectives in ant, meaning mant or mant, are inflected in the same way as bhagavant, and the vocative may be either the same as the nominative, meaning with a long R, like bhagava, or with a short R in the singular. Adan, wrote, or figuratively, time, masculine noun, has the following inflections. Ada, adanang, often used adverbially for time elapsed, aduna and aduno, in plural nominative adha. The rest is not used. Then the two stems adhana as well as adha are used in compounds. From muddan, head, we have the nominative singular muddar, but accusative muddang. The locative singular muddani occurs in a verse in the Ṭīkā Nikāya, and the word may be regarded as poetic or elevated. For example, we have siras and sisa, also for head. Forms from the stem pumang, man. Again, we can also use purisa for man. Following the declension of adan are exceedingly rare, and the word may be regarded again as poetic. It is often inflected according to the a declension on the stem puma. But we have the more frequently used word purisa for man, or nara. The declension of nouns in as, stems in as are inflected as follows. For example, we have manas, mind, masculine, and rarely in neuter. Mano for nominative and as well as accusative. Manasa, manaso, manasa, manaso, manasi. And in the plural, these nouns follow the masculine or neuter a declension on the stem without sa, without the s, so mana. And in compounds, they have the stem mano. For example, in the first verse of the Dhammapada, mano, dam, mano popangama dhamma, mano seta, mano maya. Then this in stem, in compounds, they have mano. And the declension of masculine nouns in u, a few masculine nouns have the stem u. They are immediate derivatives from roots or compounds ending in such derivatives. Meaning, for example, from vinyu, a discerning person, it comes from vinya, meaning vijanati, to discern. So then we get this discerning person. So except in the nominative singular and nominative and accusative plural, they are inflected like masculines in short u. Nominative singular, vinyu, accusative, vinyung, and nominative and accusative plural, vinyu or vinyuno or vinyuno. So it can be long as well as short, this u. If you forget sometimes, which is very normal, the declensions of such nouns, then you can just look it up in this Buddha Vachana. One second, I need to reshare this. And I will share the link one more time after the class. For example, here we have bhikkhu, short u, masculine declension. And you can also look up all the declensions here. Or for maybe a little bit more difficult words like numerals, which are not so easy to look up, like chatur, and also for pronouns, I've written the declension in the Anki folder. All right. We can go to the vocabulary. Now, feminine nouns in E inflected like jati, we have anguli, finger or toe, anugati, following, imitation, iddhi, power, meaning a marvelous power or psychic power, riddhi in Sanskrit, kasi, cultivation, agriculture, guddhi, protection, jani, confiscation, tiddhi, duration or persistence. Here the ta in brackets indicates when it is in a compound, there's a likelihood of this this unaspirated ta to come before the aspirated Tha. Nirutti, language, Paññati, concept, Piti, joy, Bhumi, earth, ground, place, Yoni, womb, origin, source, Rati, night, Vitti, pleasure, Vimutti, release, liberation, Sati, self-possession or mindfulness, Samapatti, attainment. So these are the 8 absorption samadhis, the 8 absorptions. And then the 9th would be the Nirodha Samapatti, Sambodhi. I don't like so much enlightenment, but perhaps even better awakening. Sali, rise. Feminine nouns in long E, inflected like Devi. Kalyani, a beautiful girl. Kumari, girl or princess, girl of the military aristocratic class. Gopanasi, a roof bracket, meaning a beam supporting the roof. So a beam supporting the framework of a roof. Dasi, slave woman or slave girl. Dati, nurse. Nadi, river. Patavi, earth, literally the broad one. I think from Patu it comes, so meaning broad. Just check this one, double check this. Can't find it right now, but in Sanskrit this would be Britu. Yeah, Britu, broad, and then Prithvi, the broad one. Maybe Patu or anyway. Brahmani, priestess, woman of the hereditary class, priest class. Bhikkhuni, nun, of course, very important word. Vachi, speech. Itti or itti, woman, has both forms. Feminines of the present participle, the present active participle, and of adjectives inflected like Devi. Gachanti, going. Gabini, pregnant. Dhammi, doctrinal. Mahati, great. Sanyini, sentient. Similarly are other feminines of possessive adjectives and nouns in. Here, by the way, is this the 3rd suffix for possessive adjectives in, meaning then possessing or having X. Here, sanya, perception. Sanyin, having or possessing perception. And then maybe sentient. And here, sanyini would be the feminine, meaning also then sentient. And nouns inflected like manas. Apas, water. Chetas, mind. Tejas, heat, energy, potency. Divas, day. Payas, milk. Yasas, reputation. Rajas, dust. Vayas, age. Vayas, air. Siddhas, head. So we have siddhas, sisa, and as well as muddan for head. Adjectives inflected like bhagavant, chakkumant, so having eyes, or by then implication having insight or intelligent. Mahant, great. Varnavant, so possessing or having beauty, literally, meaning then beautiful or handsome. Vusitavant, having lived properly or having properly lived as a monk. Satimant, so having or possessing mindfulness, so self-possessed or mindful. Yeah, here we can see words ending in I and U. I think they take the suffix mant, chakumant, satimant, and words ending in A, they would take the suffix band. The feminines are formed by adding long E to the weak stem as mahati. So we have mahant, the strong stem, and the weak stem mahat, and then adding the long E, etc., inflected like Devi. The masculine noun, nominative singular, Chandima, and in compounds, Chandima, no other cases are used, meaning moon is also assigned to this declension by some grammarians. All right. So much for today. Punadasanaya, Tava Bhaveya, Subham Mangalam.